Day 22 of Road to Superhuman Protocol. And today we're going to talk about freaking loving yourself. And you probably heard it for so many people about loving yourself, but nothing, and I'm telling you, nothing going to work in your life if you don't respect, praise, love, and adore yourself. And we always love to compare people with a little cabbage. When we are born, we love ourselves so much. Look at the little kids. They're freaking rock stars. They have unlimited confidence. They have unlimited belief in their strength, beauty, power. They're superhumans. And then the cabbage leaves start piling up. One leaf on top of another one, top of another one. In school, they tell you, well, Johnny next to you doing better than you did, like you failed the test, your mom telling you, something she doesn't like about you. It's like beliefs and beliefs and layers of other people, their stories, their conditions they put on you. And what is the saddest part is their stories coming from somebody else's stories. And it's like piles and piles of illusions, of lies that we understand as ours. For a long time, I was trying to build my business. And when I did the energy healing sessions, that's why coming to me and, like working on mind, body, and soul, it's essential for your health. I tell you a little bit of like a story about my belief. For a while, I was trying to build the business, but in the energy healing sessions, we understood, and in the mind, I work with the mind a lot, with the conditioning, with the old programs that we have in our mind. So, my Russian girl in my mind, I had a belief that a woman should be taken care of. And I didn't realize this belief. And I was trying to build my business and I was feeling like somewhere it's always resistance. Somewhere I have to work hard. I have to like go hard. I have to break through. But the thing is, if I'm trying to be independent woman, build my business to be a CEO, to be this big boss lady, but inside of me there is a little girl, Russian little girl, who historically in our DNA we believed that a man, he's the one who brings the money and you should be raising children. No wonder I had that mom guilt. Every time I'm at work, I had this excruciating guilt that I'm not with my child. But when with my child, I'm thinking about my business because this is my story, this is my baby, this is my soul wants me to build my business, help people, share what I know. So it is very hard to live like this. That's why I always say, if you want to be successful, it's not just your beliefs that you're aware of, you have to work with, but also beliefs inside of you. And one of these beliefs that you want something in life, that you feeling like you're adult, you're building your business, but inside of us, there is a wounded child. There's the child who took all of these other people's stories and belief as our own. Because belief that some man always have to save me, the Cinderella story. I even played Cinderella when I was a girl in a theater. The Cinderella story lived in me, that some type of prince should always take care of me. Of course, I had, this resistance in building my business because this is absolutely two contradictory ideas. And we have so many of these ideas. And when you feel resistance in your life, especially loving yourself, because you're absolutely deserving, you're absolutely amazing. If you feel this resistance, these stories of other people living in you, you're always going to feel guilty or inadequate or like you're not good enough, not deserving. This is a big red flag. If you go through life and you're like having mom guilt, wife guilt, business guilt, like I'm not good enough, I'm not doing this right, I'm not having the body I'm supposed to have, I'm not strong enough to keep this diet I'm supposed to have. Change the should on I get to. Not I should follow. I get to. I choose. I want to. Watch for these phrases in your language, because as soon as you say I should, this is a little girl who lives some other people's stories. Watch this, watch your language. Do not leave all the shoulds, like put them, I don't know, bury them somewhere in your backyard. No more shoulds. As soon as you say should, think about it. Whose story is that? You should what? You should be this, you should be that, you should do something for other people. As soon as you use word should, you're leaving some other people's stories that are not necessarily the truth. Because a woman doesn't need a man to save her, like my story was. She can do, and she chooses to do it herself. So I forgot the story about that woman should be taken care of. Women get to, if she chooses to be taken care of, but if she chooses to build her business, to be a boss lady, this is her right. So go through life thinking today, set an alarm again, and watch yourself. Where do you have guilt about you doing something wrong? And as soon as you feel guilt, change it into something like, I am amazing. As a matter of fact, set up the alarm to go off every hour. This is my favorite practice. This is how you change your reality fast. To go off. And as soon as you go off, you're saying, I freaking, or even I fucking love myself. You know what? I just love myself. I'm doing everything right. I'm tired of guilt. I am amazing. I have a body that I have because it was my choice to do whatever I was doing. I have a life I want because it brought me to this. Maybe I made the choices that brought me outcome that I don't want, but I can change it any given moment. From now on, I am badass. From now on, I love myself. Go to the mirror, give yourself a couple compliments. Look yourself straight in the mirror, in your eyes, and say, I freaking love you. I love myself. This should be your mantra for today. I'm doing everything right. I love myself. I adore myself. Like, swim in it. Think about it. As soon as the guilt coming in, you turn guilt into confidence and say, so what? This is my life. This is literally your life. You can't be guilty about anything because it is your life. Anybody else don't like something, this is their problem. They have their life. They can get out of your life. You have the right to be confident. You have the right to love yourself. Because just for coming to this planet Earth, you're already a badass. You're already really powerful soul, because it is pretty hard game here on planet Earth. And I want you to set the alarm for every hour to go off. And you remind yourself, I love myself. I love myself. I'm a good mom. Praise yourself. I'm a good mom. I'm a good wife. I'm a good business lady. I do everything right. Okay? Because so many times we feel guilty, we feel inadequate, we feel frustrated, we feel like something wrong with us. Well, let me tell you, nothing is wrong with you. You're doing amazing things with the knowledge you have, with the circumstances you got, with everything you're doing. And you can just sit there and continue being a mean parent to yourself. But let me tell you, champions don't grow with mean parents. Okay? People who are broken and don't have self-confidence, they come from families where parents are bullies. So don't be a bully to your own soul, to your own inner child. Raise that confidence. Give yourself compliments. Tell yourself, girl, you're doing everything right. And if you made mistakes, right now is the day you can change this. Right now is the day you're not going to be feeling guilty no more. You're going to be feeling like the whole world belongs to you. And you start with praising yourself. I am sexy. I am vibrant. I have willpower. If I'm watching this video, that means I want something in this life and it's absolutely going to be mine. I am unstoppable. All of these things, every hour, give yourself compliments. And as soon you're feeling guilty, think about whose should you're living. We only feel guilty because somebody told us we should do differently. So forget the shoulds. Choose. I choose from now on. I choose to love myself. All right? All right. Tell me where you felt like you should do something in the comments. Tell me what was the should in your life that was ruling your life and you like, I'm ready to let it go. And tell me 3 things where you are badass. Tell me, are you a good mom? Can you write good articles? You know, do you do like really pretty makeup? Can you cook? What is your gift? What are you good at? Okay, love you all. Bye-bye.